Hey there, welcome to another Musician Reacts. Today we're back, we're doing a Patreon request. We're checking out some Grai, and this song is Fortress, live from Moscow 21. Now today's Patreon is just down here, it's Mikey Boy. How you doing, Mike? Hope you are well. We're checking out some more Grai. We like Grai here on this channel. I say we, it's just me, or maybe I've just got extra voices in my head right now after doing this for as long as I have been. But yes, we are. Actually, maybe I'll talk about Mike as well. So Mike, me and Mike like Grai. Hopefully a few others do as well. But we're going to go check this one out. I'm losing the will. I'm losing the plot completely today for some reason. Maybe I need another couple of coffee, or maybe I have too much coffee, who knows. We're going to go check this one out now. Now, if you like the video, please do subscribe, click the bell icon, like, share, leave your comments down below. If you want to support the channel, you've got the Patreon details of which are in the description down below. You could obviously sponsor videos, or you could just sponsor the channel. We do Patrons from just as little as £1 a month, less than a price of coffee, because, to be honest, I don't need as many more coffees as I drink. So, probably quite useful for me to cut those back. But let's go check out Fortress live now. Let me find the button. There we go. 3, 2, 1, go. No more coffee for me. No more coffee for me. Sounds like backing track. Oh yeah, I was going to say, there's no way that that's from a live. That's far too clean. Okay. kind of this bluesy kind of groove to this, which is kind of cool. Bluesy kind of groove. Everything's kind of something to me at the moment. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 bum, ba. Okay. Okay. There we go, a little bit Grai and a little bit of Fortress. Cool track. Again, they're very good at their rhythmical kind of. It's very flowing, their music. So it's the best way I can kind of think of it in the way my head goes is they pick a tempo and they stick to it effectively for each song. I'm kind of hearing there's not a huge amount of change ups. Now that can be quite good in a lot of cases because it kind of gets you into this almost like trance like state listening to their music. So this is what kind of roughly about a 5 minute song, so there's quite a lot of intro on the song. But you're like dum bum 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 bum. Kind of makes you think of like the merry-go-rounds, with the horses. Yeah, if anyone doesn't know what I'm talking about with a merry-go-round. There's almost like a little bit carnival kind of mentality with the song. But it's the whole way through, so you kind of just get into this trance. But there's something about it where I kind of find that sometimes listening to it, I do zone out a little bit because it's got that element. Now, if there's a music video of it, maybe it's slightly different because you're trying to you've got two different mediums on it. It's slightly different though when you're looking at a live performance. And what they find they come sometimes do is they'll be in that kind of and then they'll go into a nice kind of something where they take all the tempo out of it so that they can bring that tempo back in. I haven't really heard them go into anything kind of like more because they're obviously folk metal. I haven't seen them take it into any more extreme levels, real heavy sort of stuff, or tempo wise bringing the tempo up. So I don't know if they do anything like that. That'd be interesting to find out. The only thing I would think is if you're watching a live show of, let's say, they're doing an hour long performance, 45 minutes performance, something like that, and the tempo's all kind of the same, you've got the risk of just kind of zoning out completely, which is cool if you're in the mindset of just wanting to kind of just chill. So sometimes it's quite nice just to put an album on and just find a kind of a song, because I find myself quite relaxed listening to them. I find myself completely just zoning and just kind of like just in there, and just they're kind of good for when I'm actually doing other things. It's a weird thing to say because I listen to a lot of music while I'm doing other jobs and working, or I'll have music on in the background while I'm doing editing and stuff like that. So having real heavy stuff, I find that I don't really listen to anything real fast heavy stuff. Maybe when I'm driving occasionally, but generally when I'm working I don't, because I'm actually more That's not the tempo I'm moving at. Obviously, when I'm driving, I tend to be a little bit faster. But when I'm working, I'm trying to be at a certain pace. So I find that that nice kind of nodding rhythmical tempo is perfect for me. This is actually really good for that because I'll end up listening to like a whole album, just zoning with it. Um, you'll probably guess trying to get from that. Do I like it or not like it? I like it, but I'm trying to understand more about the concept of the band as far as what variety is there and the risk, I guess, from them of having that risk of being. The word that came to my mind was one dimensional, but they're not one dimensional. So I don't. I'm not saying that because people will pick up on the wrong thing like that. But I'm saying if you're playing in that kind of zone, there's that risk of being too sounding the samey all the way through. I don't know. What let me know what people think on that one anyway. Because I do really like the band. I really do like Grai. I think they're a great band. But it's just that little thought's gone into my head. Let's have a look at some lyrics. In the dawns, right, so this is obviously translated on Google Translate, so we'll take a bit of a pinch of salt on this one. In the dawns of the sky, the reflection of unsteady blue takes float. Okay, that, I guess. Let's take float, but takes blue. This is, I can't believe their translations are so bad. So, dawn of the sky, we get. So in the dawn of the morning, we get. It basically means we're getting a blue sky. So nice sky. Okay. Wings of the wind touched the top of the forest. The foliage stirred. So winds blowing through the trees. The owl fluttered. Don't know what that means. Don't know why I did that. Where the starry surface drips sparks into the green of the branches. Drips sparks. I just said that was morning dew, maybe they're referring to. Where the narrow path is hidden by mosses and lashes of roots. Where the day hurries away, my fortress is torn by crowns into. Okay, that's a bit of a weird one. Okay, where the day hurries away, so end of the day, my fortress is torn by crowns into the night. That I'm trying to work out what that's actually on about. Comes. I'm struggling here. Heart of deep forest. It's because the translation's not good. It's talking gibberish. And do you know what? I know, Mike. You actually sent me some lyrics. I apologise. I know you did. I'm going to bring your lyrics up because you sent me it. Bow, 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 bow. Bear with me, people. I should know better because Mike sent me the message. Okay, this is interesting. You've sent me your lyrics here, and then this is. Okay, so Kor is the Slavic god of the sun. Okay, cool. So I'm going to compare the lyrics compared to what you've sent me. So, in the dawns of the sky is what Google translates on it, and you've put it as in the sky's dawning. Makes more sense. And then they've put it as the reflection of unsteady blue lakes floats. Take blue, and you've put it in the blue of the lakes floats like a rippling reflection. I think you need to get a job with Google Translates, Mike, because yours makes a hell of a lot of sense. Let's have a look at yours. I'm going to make sure yours goes up on the bloody video. The wind's wings have touched the crest of forest foliage, stirred up, an owl flew away. An owl fluttered. It's interesting. There, where a starry surface spills of sparks into the greenery of branch, there, where a narrow causeway concealed by moss and braid work of roots, there, where day hastens away, my fortress with its crest bursts into the night. Still doesn't really explain what this is about, though. I still don't know what the song's about, but your lyrics make a lot more sense. Still doesn't explain it, but it sounds cool. So I'll make sure yours goes up. It's I don't know, Google Translate. It's a difficult one because it's a useful tool to use, but yeah, it doesn't always help. So Who knows? Anyway, if you like the lyrics, or if you like the lyrics, please say yeah. But if you like the video, please do subscribe, click the bell icon, like and share, and then of course that musician reacts.